Hey guys. Well, she's running off the grid. Been a long time trying. Right now, let's see if I can do this without messing up. Uh, Meter. Okay. AC input 0. AC load, I'm pulling 2 amps. And that's with all my lights in the house, which I don't know what she has on. So I trying to get everything hooked up, which I said I was going to put a box there, and then I ran the conduit over to here. And I still got this mess to clean up yet, which I'll get to that. It's time consuming, but I do have about 70% of my stuff off grid. This inverter here, I getting ready to box it up and send it off. I'm going to send it Monday. The guy told me to go ahead and send it Monday, so I want to get that sent and get it repaired, get it back. Then I can take everything off grid. I can have 240 volts. But in my house, I have these LED lights. I get them at Lowe's. They work pretty good. Here's the output on them. 5.5 watts. Let me see what the looms are on it. I think it's got looms. Brightness 450. I can't make out what that says. I don't have my glasses on. Maybe you guys can. But anyway, that's what I have in my house. And they're, like I say, they're pretty bright. And before, just in my kitchen alone, in my one ceiling fan, I had 4 60-watt bulbs. Was burning 240 watts. And I didn't use this particular bulb because you can get a 6-pack of these for like 12 bucks. The ones I bought, they were actually $9 a piece because they look like Christmas lights. But I put 4 of them in, and they're 5.5 watts, and it took it down to 22 watts instead of 240. Makes a big difference when you're off the grid, when you can only using 22 watts instead of 240. So, but I put my critical loads that I need off the grid again, and getting ready to go further with it. And just thought I'd give you an update on where I've been. I've been busy. We didn't get any sun today, none at all. But you can see I don't have the grid power hooked in, so, well, which I showed you here. But something must have shut off, so now I'm only pulling 1 amp. But I don't know what all she's got on up there at the house, but I do know her alarm clock's on it, and our bedroom lights, and of course you can see she's got the porch light on, kitchen lights, and I don't know what else is on in the house. So, but you know, with those bulbs, they don't pull much power. Makes a big difference. So, you know, you gotta justify what you're doing here to save on your batteries as much as possible. But so that's where I'm at right now. This I'm getting ready to put right here in this box. That way it'll be there, and I think that's a good place for it. And then I'm going to also put one up at the house so I can have 2 of them. But that's later and in the future. I did get my battery temperature thing on, and I have another one up there to put on. So just a matter of time and a shitload of work. Oh my God. I don't remember if I said I got this BLS on. That's a battery lifesaver. It pulsates and it's supposed to help your batteries. So got that, and getting ready to order my new charge controller. Just haven't had time, and which don't matter anyway. We don't have any sun, so I don't need it. But those up there, they still work, so I'm getting power off of them. And that one, it's not putting out what I'd like for that thing to put out, but with the new Classic I'm getting ready to get, that'll change that. But I thought I'd give you an update, let you know where I'm at. So, well guys, I'm gonna get off here. I don't like to stay on here long because I don't like my videos to be long and boring, and most of them are boring anyway. But still got a few things to do. I got to get some breakers and a few other things. I need some DC breakers. You can use them square D on 24, but you can't. They don't recommend them on 48 volt systems. And even there's this one solar company, he sells them for 24, but he said anything after that, they're only rated for 48 volt, and if you're running 60 volts into one and downsizing it to 48, they don't recommend it. So I got to order some DC breakers and whatnot, because what's going to be coming off my one solar array is going to be over 100 and some volts. So I'm going to have to order breakers for that, because the last thing I want down here is a fire. And safety comes first. I mean, when it comes right down to it, this power, I can afford to buy power. I just choose not to. And I don't want to burn down my shop, because believe it or not, looks like a lot of junk, but there's a lot of high dollar stuff in here, and I don't want to have to replace it. Getting too old for that. So, you know, that's why I'm gonna order me some good breakers. But like I say, they do have these bulbs at Lowe's, and they also have them in 60 watt, and they're like $9 or $10 for a 6-pack. Very, very reasonable. And you know, and just to try them out, it's worth it. My friend, he put them all in his house, and his light bill dropped almost $40, and he's not off the grid. He don't have no solar, no nothing, so they do help. So anyway, guys, thought I'd share that with you. And Lowe's does have these. But I'm gonna get off here. Talk to you later.